We're doing a little experiment. We have the DJI Action 3 versus the GoPro. We're gonna do a depth durability test, kind of coldness test too. This water's probably below freezing. We're gonna drop this thing down to the bottom and see which one lasts longer. Place your bets. Ooh, that's looking pretty nice. I think this is gonna work. Oh yeah, it's gonna drop right down through there.
Just like a steel test.
Yep. We can really figure us out. Okay, we're rolling. What'd you say? Yeah, but that only went to 40 feet. This is the lucky pole. Okay, we're probably at 15 feet. Ooh, it's kind of falling fast now. Ooh. Okay. The seal's got it. Alright, we're gonna leave it there. Might have something. Actually, it does feel a little heavier. Oh, and there they are. So they're both recording still. You're down there for 3 minutes, 18 seconds. All right, we're gonna stop them both. Or wait, stop DJI only. So the GoPro stopped recording for some reason. Hit record on this guy. We'll record again on the GoPro and see what happens here.
All right.
Pull her up. Ooh, the GoPro's still alive. Oh, they're both still alive. Osmo is not rolling anymore.
GoPro?
GoPro's not rolling either. Screens are working though.
That was a deep dive.
Yep. All right, we're doing a hundo.
To the bottom.
To the bottom, and maybe we do like 10 minutes.
10 minutes at the bottom?
What do we think?
Risk it all?
I think so.
All right, 10 minutes at the bottom.
10 minutes at the bottom. Recording.
All right, 10 minutes.
Yep. No going back. I wanted one of those damn things to explode.
You at the bottom?
We're at the bottom. Oh wait. Bottom right there, look. Line goes slack. We're at the bottom. You see him down there? Oh, that's an animal.
You're not looking too confident there, Blair.
No, I don't really care which one survives. I'm not so sure if the 100 feet is enough to break them both. It's gotta be.
Hey, Cap. How cold do you think it is at the bottom?
Probably like 30, between 28 and 31.
Wow, okay.
How cold at the top?
Between 28 and 31. Salt water freezes at 28 and a half.
Okay.
And the salt water is still liquid.
Yeah. Under pressure though, at the bottom, when there's all that pressure down there, it's harder for it to freeze, and I'd imagine it'd be at least a couple degrees colder than up at the surface.
Yeah, it doesn't have the sunshine on it.
Yeah. Oh, that was deep. It came up fast. Uh-oh. Both dead. Oh! Wait a second. GoPro's on.
DJI's off.
DJI. Whoa. Oh! DJI turned on. DJI is on. They both stopped recording. Dang, these things are handling.
Yeah, I wonder how early they stopped recording. Use the front screen on the DJI to see how long the clip is.
Last one was 1 minute and 15 seconds long.
To get
33 seconds for the GoPro.
Wow.
33 and the GoPro shuts off. That's interesting. That's an interesting one. Well, I guess both cameras survived 99-foot dives and sitting at depth for 10 minutes. We'll call it 30-degree water temperature. I'm pretty impressed. If you're going for a long, cold dive and want to get a minute-long clip, I think DJI's got you covered on that. Yeah, I don't think any of these cameras are supposed to be durable up to that depth, but they both lasted. That's a pretty impressive finding. Man, I guess we gotta try 200 feet now.
Off to deeper water.
Off the deeper water. So we're gonna be trying something a little new, putting 2 action cameras to the test. We're gonna be chasing after our friends at Aliso Beach, following them into ginormous shore break waves, seeing which camera performs better in the image stabilization category. The other thing I'm interested in testing is which lens sheds water drops better. That's a big issue in shooting water sports. That can be a real bummer and can ruin an entire shot. So the last thing I'm interested in testing is how well the microphones perform in the water. Some of my favorite moments when I'm skimboarding have some pretty hilarious audio. It's really nice to have a water camera that also captures good audio. We have the DJI Osmo Action 3 versus the GoPro Hero 11. GoPro is shooting in super view on boost stabilization mode, and the Osmo Action 3 is shooting on ultra wide with Rocksteady Plus. Let's go see what's up with Sammy boy.
My GoPro just froze.
Perfect! I got you covered then.
Dude, I probably saw 2 like the best
Wraps.
I've ever seen here.
Okay, I'm gonna get out there. I'm just gonna chase after you though.
Okay. What the hell is that?
I'm in the metaverse right now, dude. We're doing it.
You know who my favorite skimboarder is?
Zach Henderson.
Johnny Weber.
Wow, you said Zach Henderson yesterday. We got. Water drop mic test. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. Oh, he's going deep. We're sprinting. Oh, that's the rat barrel of your life right there. I think so. I think so. Yeah, you got it! Oh! That thing kind of sucked up all gnarly. That thing was freaking nuts.
The camera was like this close.
I thought I was gonna get sucked over onto you, kind of. Oh, we'll take it. What's up, bud? Yeah. Whoa, he's out there. Oh, my man! Woo! Wowzers. Oh, my wowzers! Yeah, you. I like it. I got the axe on that thing too.
thing just dropped you. You just got so. I was like, oh, I got this thing. You disappeared so fast. That was nuts.
Almost into the river.
Put it in rice. Oh, thanks, Claire.
Wow. We have a little water seepage in there. Can you get up close to that? Benson, is that you? No way. Hi, buddy. Oh my gosh, you got sand everywhere. Benson, don't surf. It's going the wrong way. To wrap up the review, I wanted to quickly show you one of my favorite features about the DJI, and that is this quick release mechanism it has here. So you can just pop it right off this clamping magnet and you can throw it right onto here. So there's another clamping magnet on this chest mount, and that thing is on there. I have yet to wobble one off. It's very securely locked. That is one of my favorite things about this DJI. Check this out. We have a little mount set up on this board. We're just going to pop this camera off right here. Boom, popped off. Boom, popped on. And it's really locked on there. Thing's not going anywhere. Give it a little shake test. And we have this really cool little case for it. And if you want to shoot vertically, this case allows you to clamp the camera onto the mount vertically. So that's what that's going to look like. Let's take that off and put it on here. Boom. Now, doing that with the GoPro is a pain in the butt. You're going to have to unscrew this, screw it onto this thing, and it'll probably take 3 minutes to do what I just did in 30 seconds with the DJI Osmo Action. So that setup is extremely convenient when you're on the road or on the go and you just really want to change mounts or switch from shooting horizontal to vertical with ease. And another thing that is really cool about the Osmo is it comes with this handy dandy battery case. So you have 3 batteries charging in there at one time. This one's fully charged, so I can just quickly take that out, and we want to switch out the battery. Battery life on this camera has been insane. Shoots for 150 minutes, 160 if you're lucky. I have not had any issues with the battery life on this, and goes a full session and it's still down to 50%. So yeah, that's very nice. What do we have to say about these cameras? We have the GoPro 11 versus the DJI Osmo Action 3. Both cameras held up extremely well in the 32-degree water of Alaska. We dropped them down to 100 feet and neither of the cameras flooded with water, which I was very surprised by. What did happen was that the GoPro 11 stopped recording at 30 seconds and the DJI Osmo Action 3 recorded up to 1 minute and 30 seconds. I think the reason for that being was that at that temperature and that depth, there was maybe some battery issues. Thought that that was a pretty interesting and telling test of the durability of the DJI Osmo Action 3. I think it outperformed the GoPro 11 in the ice drop test in Alaska. Other than that, we did the image stabilization test. So we chased our friends around at Aliso Beach, and we will let the footage speak for itself on that one. All in all, the cameras are very comparable in how great their image stabilization works. The mics, we're gonna have to let the footage speak for itself with that as well. The audio when using these cameras in water is really dependent on if water drops get into the little microphones. And lastly, we showed you different user interfaces on these, and this one has a kind of inconvenient screwing mechanism to get the camera from one mount to the other. This one has a magnetic clipping mount that allows you to just pop it right on and off. So that, I really like the design on the DJI Osmo Action 3. This camera also has a front touchscreen, while the GoPro doesn't. Probably makes one have a little bit cooler features than the other. So this is touchscreen, as you can tell. You can swipe down, change the resolution, change the frame rate. This one does not have a touchscreen on the front. I do really enjoy that feature too. It's great for when you have a camera set up like this and you want to stop recording or start recording or change it to a different setting. So that's a wrap. Thank you guys for watching, and hope you found this informative and helpful in buying your next action camera. I would definitely recommend comparing the prices. It's pretty amazing, the price difference and what each camera has to offer. So check them out.